Nutria Trevians take on the Evanston Wildcats. Glad to have you with us. Welcome to baseball action. We're here at Evanston at the high school field, the reworked high school field. They've done a great job of fixing up the place. Leading it off for the Trevians will be J.B. McCallum. And the Trevians trying to even up the series, lost the first game. And the first pitch of the ball game. A strike on the inside corner. I know I'm getting old. I remember this home plate umpire as a high school hockey player for Glenbrook North. Pitches high a ball. Outside the ball. That was back in the early to mid 80s. Count's caught in blackjack. To J.B. McCallum. Was blackjack was past that. So Campbell aboard via the walk. And McCallum aboard via the walk. Here's Gordy Campbell. Campbell with the sacrifice bunt. And got him by a step. McCallum over to second. Here's Charlie Tilson. Here's a straight. Throw back to second. The ball gets away, and McCallum on his way to third. That's an error. So McCallum at third in scoring position. Obviously, one out. Pitch a little outside for a ball to Tilson. High pop-up foul, giving chase and taking it for the out. Two down. Here's Eric West. It's a strike on the inside corner. There is a little threat of rain. That's a ball. And real time today. Threat of rain, low and outside a ball. Blackjack on the count to West. Swing and a miss, straight. A little upset he went after that one. Deuces on the count. Foul ball, back it out of play. Strike three. Caught him on the inside corner. And at the end of a half inning of play, no score between the Trevians and the Evanston Wildcats. Wildcats coming to bat. Matt Carmichael leads it off. Ryder Borey on the mound. There's a straight, strike one. Second base. Strike two. To Matt Carmichael. That's a low ball. Little squibber foul off. That's a low ball. County was up at deuces to the leadoff batter for the Wildcats here in the bottom of the first inning. Now the lock and load. Strike three. Caught him on the inside corner. And Carmichael none too pleased with that. One away. Here's a strike. Strike one. Borey delivers. Foul ball. Off to the right. That's a low ball. 1-2 to count. Bill Farrow on deck. Trevor Ford in the hole. And it bounces in a ball. Strike three. Two down. Here's Bill Farrow. Big first baseman. Takes a strike. That's outside the ball. 1-1. So they got a bad strike. One and two. On the count. That's low ball. County was up at deuces. 2-2. Strike three. Struck out the side, Borey did at the end of the first inning of play. No score. And we'll be back with more here on New Trier Television. Top of the second. No score. Pitch outside the ball. Ball one. To Kevin Samuelson, the Trevian designated hitter. Swing at a best strike. County gets up at 1-1. That's low ball. And the count goes blackjack. That's low ball. 3-1 on Samuelson. High bounder. Third baseman has it. Long throw in time, and there's one away. Here's Jeff Tessita. And Jeff fouls one off down the line. That's foul. These teams will possibly meet again. They're in the same regional. Pitch outside the ball. And strike. One and two the count. Fouled off. Count holds. 1-2. Jeff Tecita. Here, Peter Lind on deck. Strike 3. And here's the Trevians' second baseman, Peter Lind. Ball outside, ball 1. One of the things about this year is that little ground ball, shortstop has it over to first. Well, we'll talk about bottom half of the inning. At the end of an inning and a half, no score between Nutria and Evanston. Trevor Ford will lead it off. Ford, Stillerman, and Hoat. One of the things about this year is a lot of young players and not a lot of consistency. It's a strike. Trevor Ford set to the outside by Tecita, fouled off. Ryder Borey on the mound for the Trevians. Again, set to the outside. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And there's one away. Here's Stillerman. And he fouls one off. There's a strike. Round ball, second baseman. Whoopsie. By Lind and Stillerman aboard. Here's Howitt. Goes to bunt. Foul. Or missed it. Strike 1. There's a high fly ball. Kind of scooped it a little bit and inside out it as well. And Campbell takes it for the out. 2 down. Here's Kevin Hackett. Draw to first. Run it back. They lock and load. Little outside a ball. There's a strike. As we said, there's a threat of rain, and that threat has started a little bit. Not much. Not a severe rain by any stretch. There's a strike. So going to be a strike 3, and that takes care of that in the inning. No runs, no hits, an error, and a man left at the end of 2. No score, and we'll be back with more. Here. Swing and a miss. Strike. Strike two. They deliberate outside of all. And the count evens up at deuces to Stu Brown. They spent some big bucks on this ballpark. Strike three. All part of a rehab for the athletic fields. He did go. Josh Perlmutter, the batter. A little foul tip, got a little piece of it. Deuces to Perlmutter. Top of the third. Strike three. And that be 2 away. Here's Gordy Campbell. Gordy Campbell? No, J.B. McCallum. Why am I doing that today? Yeah. Mouth works faster than the mind. You get older, the mind slows down, but your mouth stays fast. There's a strike on the outside corner. J.B. There's a strike. Outside a ball. 1-2 to J.B. McCallum. Trevian leadoff batter bounces back towards us. Count evens up at deuces. The pitch on the way, that's low ball. Deuces on the count. And a fly ball. Heading back towards right field and caught for the out. Nice running catch. And the inning over. We go to the bottom half of the third and no score. Neither team with a hit here as we go to the bottom of the third. Felvey, Duppelt, and Carmichael to face Ryder Borey. Ryder delivers. There's a strike. One and one to Matt Felvey. And one bouncer pick up by Lynn over to West. One away. Here's Doppelt. And first pitch hitting, ground ball. Brown sticks the gloves down, up and over to first in time. And that's 2 away. Here's Matt Carmichael. Swing and a miss, strike. Strike two. Carmichael struck out first time up. Hot shot foul. And low ball. 1-2. To Carmichael. Leadoff batter for the Wildcats. Drops in, but drops in late. Deuces. And skied it. What goes up must come down. Caught by Len for the out to end the inning. We played through 3, no score, and we'll be back with more for the 4th inning, and Gordy Campbell leads it off. There's a strike on the inside corner. Both teams looking for their first hit of the ball game. Low and outside the ball. That's low ball. Blackjack on the count of Gordy Campbell. Trevian right fielder. In there for a strike. And the counting's up at deuces to Campbell. Outfield shaded to right, giving up the power alley. That's low ball. And particularly the power alley in left center. 351 out there. And ball 4. A little low and a little outside. So here's Charlie Tilson. Infield pulled in at the corners. Outside the ball. Scooped at and fouled out of play. Yeah, slow little roller right through for the base hit, all right? And then a whoopsie out there by the right fielder. And Tilson takes second on the error. Single and an error. And 2 in scoring position with nobody out for the Trevians. And here's Eric West. First hit of the ball game by either team. Scooped at and fouled. Another one fouled back. Hot shot foul. 0-2 the count. Look, the runners back. Campbell at third, Tilson at second with their leads. Pitch on the way. That's low ball. 1-2. And a little inside. And low ball. Deuces. Outfield playing straight away. Wing ground ball foul. Wing ground ball. Slow roller. Shortstop has it. Throw over to first in time, but on the play coming home to score is Gordy Campbell. And the Trevians lead 1-0. Here's Kevin Samuelson. There goes the runner. And Tilson with the stolen base. Runner at third. 1 out. There's a strike. Outside a ball. Well, these teams have had a storied rivalry in baseball, too. Low and outside a ball. And ball 4. So Samuelson aboard. Runners at the corners for the Trevians. Here's Jeff DeCita. Takes a strike on the inside corner. Jeff's hitting has really come around. Pitches high a ball. Another one fouled off. Throw to first. Running back. Now this is the last week in real time of the regular season. Playoffs begin next week in real time. By the time you see this, the playoffs have already begun. Now the deliveries. Line shot, base hit to right. That'll score another run. Tilson trots home with the run. And the Trevians lead it 2-0. Courtesy runner Eddie Fay over at first. Here's Peter Lynn. And graduation season will get into full swing. Remember, parents who host lose the most. There are ways to celebrate and enjoy life that do not involve letting teenagers drink. I suppose it's true for everybody. Outside a ball. And scooped at, fly ball, center fielder. Back, and reaches up and makes the catch. That was Howitt out there on the play, tagging up and going to third. Yeah, Samuelson. So runners at the corners with 2 out. And here's Stu Brown. Second to miss, strike 1. Strike 2. Or strike 1. Okay, 1-1. No, it is strike 2. I was right. 0-2. Low and outside. The ball. 1-2. 1-2 to Stu Brown. Strike 3, that doesn't matter. And the inning over. So we go to the bottom half of the frame. And the Trevians now leading at 2-0. Bottom of the 4th. Gabe Dermott will lead it off for the Wildcats. He'll be followed by Bill Farrell and Trevor Ford. That's low ball. Ball 1. Second to be straight. 1-1 the count. Strike two. Bell high, inside corner. Ryder Borey on the mound. Fourth inning. And a drop third strike. And Derman able to get there. So Derman aboard on the drop third strike. Still count that as a strikeout. For the Trevs. Throw to first, runner back. Bill Farrell struck out his first time up, batting here in the fourth inning. That's a low ball. Blackjack on the count to Farrell. There's a strike. And the count even up at deuces. Time called. Farrell steps out. Now we're set. Line shot. That's a fair ball down the left field line. Up against the fence. It's only about 300 feet out there. And Farrell stands on second with a double. So two aboard. In scoring position with nobody out. There's a strike. Here's Trevor Ford. Foul ball right back at us. This one, you got to be a little more careful because it's a net, not a screen. About the ball's coming back towards us. Any ball's hitting that netting. Going to cause our camera to jerk a little bit. They pitch. Swing ground ball. That'll score the run. Shortstop the first. And one away. Here's Stillerman. Takes a strike. Outside the ball. 1-1 the count. Keep that runner honest out at second. Swing and a miss, straight. West with a ground ball. Right to Eric West. Steps on the bag for the out. On the play over to third goes Farrell. And with two out. Tying run on at third for the Wildcats. That's a ball one. Howitt the batter. Fouled off. Strike. Round ball. Pick up, bobble. Throw not in time, and the ball game all tied up. Knotted up at 2. Here's Kevin Hackett. Runner at first. There's a strike. Strike one. Fourth inning. Outside a ball. In there for a strike. 1-2. To Howitt. And line shot. Oh, great catch by Brown. Going to his right. And the inning over. We played through 4. We're knotted up at 2, and we'll be back with more here on Nutria Television. Top of the 5th inning, Josh Perlmutter leads it off for the Trevians. And a ball inside, ball 1. Perlmutter, McCollum, and Campbell due up here on the 5th. Swing and a miss, strike. 1-1 the count to Perlmutter. Goes to bunt. Takes a strike. I think that was on the offering of the bat there. 1-2. The count. And that's low ball. Deuces on the count. High bounder. First baseman Farrow over to the pitcher covering. And that be one down. Here's J.B. McCallum. J.B. was walked in the first and left stranded and flew out to right. His other plate appearance. Batting here in the 5th. Foul ball. Outside a ball. Low and away a ball. Deuces on the count. Strike 3. And 2 up, 2 down. Here's Gordy Campbell. That's a strike on the inside corner. That's low ball. Fifth inning. Game tied at 2. Ground ball, second baseman. And a quick 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Move along to the bottom of the 5th. And the score knotted up at 2. Leading it off is Matt Felvey. for the Wildcats here in the bottom of the frame. Felvey, Dopelt, and Carmichael scheduled to bat. 8, 9, and 1 in the Wildcats lineup. Ryder Borey, first offering, second offering ball. Here's a strike. And the count goes blackjack. High fly ball. Shallow. And Tilson calls everybody off and takes it for the out. That's out number 1. Here's Doppelt. Number 9 in the batting order, Josh Doppelt. That's the ball. Shortened the bunt. And a short little pop-up. Taken by Peter Lynn. That's out number 2. Here's Matt Carmichael. And Carmichael, a little base hit to left. So, a 2-out single. Here's Derman. He takes a strike. Strike 1. A little slow rock ground ball. Lend over to first in time. And at the end of 5, we're knotted up at 2. We'll be back. Top of the 6th inning. And everything matching the same. 2 runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors for both teams. Charlie Tilson leading it off. Tilson, West, and Samuelson. Foul ball. One and 1 to Charlie Tilson. That's a ball. And ball 3. 3 and 1. And a strike, and the count goes full to Tilson. And ball 4. So Tilson aboard. Throw to first. Ball gets away, but Tilson will stay put. There goes Charlie Tilson. There goes the throw. Not in time. Stolen base for Tilson. Second stolen base of the ball game for him. Here's a strike. Eric West, the batter. 1-1 the count. And West shows bunt. One and 1. Again, showing bunt outside. The count goes blackjack. 2 and 1 to Eric West. Outside the ball. 3 and 1. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full at 3-2. Throw to second. Runner back. Tilson immediately off, takes his lead. And Sean bunt on the strike on second strike, and that's sacrifice works, moves the runner along. So Tilson at third. And here's Kevin Samuelson. Go ahead run at third with one out. Inside a ball. That's low ball. Hot shot foul. Blackjack on the count. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Deuces to Kevin Samuelson. And Kevin with a fly ball to right field. That's going to be a sacrifice fly and bring home the run. Tilson tags and comes home easily. And the Trevians take the lead, 3-2. Here's DeCita. DeCita singled last time up. Driving home Tilson with the second run of the ball game for the Trevians. Swing a ground ball. First baseman has it. Flip in time. And we go to the bottom half of the sixth. Trevians leading at 3-2. 3, 4, and 5 due up for the Wildcats. Bill Farrow, Trevor Ford, Stillerman. And the pitch, low ball, ball one. All right, pop-up foul, and that's going to get out of play back behind the Trevian dugout. Strike on the outside corner. Ryderbury into the line. The pitch on the way. Little squibber foul. Count holds. Farrow doubled down the left field line his last time up. And a ball. And low ball. Full count to Bill Farrow. Borey into the line. The pitch on the way. Swinging a long fly ball. Forget about it. Back it goes and gone. The ball game all knotted up again at 3 on the home run by Farrow. So the team's matching runs here. Trevian scored 2 in the top of the 4th. Evanston came back and scored 2. Trevian scored 1 here in the top of the 6th. Evanston comes back and scores 1 here in the bottom. And we're knotted up at 3. Here's Trevor Ford. And forward with a fly ball. Shallow, running, and a great catch by Josh Perlmutter. Nice sliding catch by Josh. One away. Here's Stillerman. And Stillerman with a fly ball to right. Gamble back a couple of steps, takes it for the gap. 2 away. Here's Howard. There's a strike. Strike one. Strike two. 0-2. Set to the outside. Did he go? No. Ball. One and two. Strike three. And we go to the seventh, and the ball game all knotted up at 3. We'll be back with more right after this. Top of the 7th inning. And fly ball by Len to right for the out. 1 out. And Charlie McGuire batting for Stu Brown here in the 7th. Outside the ball. Foul ball. To McGuire. Top of the 7th inning. There's a fly ball. Center fielder drifted back. And takes it for the out. Here's Will Moore. And Will hit by the pitch. Moore batting for Perlmutter. And Perlmutter re-enters. Here's J.B. McCallum. So run around at first. Time called. Now they pitch. Inside corner for the strike. Down to first, runner back. The pitch out. But Perlmutter was not going. Second meeting of the year. Evanston won the first game on a case of giveaway by the Trevians. There's a fly ball down the right field line. Curving foul. Had home run distance, but foul. Outside a ball. In case you're wondering about such things, the all-time record, there goes the runner, and stolen base by Perlmutter. All-time record most home runs by Trevian. is 11, and 2 players have done that. Chris Harang in, I want to say, 2003, 2002, somewhere in there. And Matt Loddick, his junior year, 99. And another one fouled off. Time called. Now McCallum steps back in. And ball 4. So McCallum aboard, 2 on, with 2 out. And here's Gordy Campbell. So Campbell bats. Scooped at and fouled off. And a fly ball. And take it for the out. On the right field, we go to the bottom half of the 7th. And the ball game all tied at 3. Well, figures on a night when it's kind of drippy, we've had a couple of little sprinkles here. We're looking at potential of an extra inning ball game. Howitt takes a pitch on the inside corner. Blackjack on the count. That's a low ball. Bottom third of the batting order do it for the Wildcats here. Swing and a miss, strike. Kyle Nittis now on the mound. Ball 4. On in relief. And Hackett aboard, and a courtesy runner, or a pinch runner, Amari Cannon. There's a bunt caught, throw it to first, and threw it away. And Cannon over to second. But nice play catching the bunt attempt. And 1 out. Foul ball. Palpel takes one outside. Kyle Nittis on the mound. Look back to second. Cannon with his lead. Threatened to throw out there. You do not have to throw to second. You make that step, you got to throw to first. Otherwise, it's a balk. Outside the ball. Evanston fans making a little noise. Time called. No pitch. Blackjack on the count to Doppel. Throw back to second. Cannon back in time. Cannon second, representing the game-winning run. High pop-up. Foul. Going to give chase, and nope. Set to the outside. Scoop dead and foul. Tried to go the opposite way, went a little bit too far. Strike three. Went fishing in the North Shore Channel. So 2 down. Carmichael takes a pitch inside the ball. Matt Carmichael batting here. 2 out. It is. Delivers. Ground ball. Lind has it. Over to West, and that takes care of that. We're playing extra today. At the end of 7, we're knotted up at 3, and we'll be back with more. Top of the 8th inning, and Charlie Tilson leads it off. Tilson, West, and Samuelson. New pitcher on the mound. Inside the ball. Oh, and 2. There's a strike, or 2-0 rather, and now it's blackjack, 2-1. 3-1. That's high ball. And Tilson draws the walk. A leadoff walk, and here's Eric West. Eric officially 0 for 3, although he did have a sacrifice. Nice job of moving Tilson along. Back in the 6th. Pitch out. But Tilson was not going. Again, the throw over to first. And Charlie back in time. Swing and a miss, strike. There goes the runner. Not in time. Stolen base. 3rd stolen base for Charlie today. High pop-up foul. Showing bunt. Let it go by. Low and inside. Deuces to Eric West. We're in extra innings today, which is high ball. They look back a couple of times. Keep Tilson honest at second. Seeing how he has 3 stolen bases today, they'll keep a very close eye on Charlie. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And that is 1 away. Here's Kevin Samuelson. That's low ball. It's a strike. 1-1. That's a ball. A strike to Samuelson. Deuces. And the count goes full. Samuelson officially 0 for 1 at the plate. A walk and a sacrifice fly that brought Tilson home in the 6th. No pitch. And ball 4. So Samuelson aboard. Here's Jeff DeCita and Engelman. Pinch running for Samuelson. A ground ball. Flipped to second out. On the first, not in time on the fielder's choice. Runners at the corners. Tilson at third. Eddie Fay running for as the courtesy runner for DeCita. And here's Peter Lynn. Lynn, a ground ball. Third baseman has it over to first in time, and we go to the bottom half of the 8th. Still knotted up at 3. Leading it off is Derman. He's followed by Farrow and Ford. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Strike 2. And foul back. Count holds. Pop-up foul. And taken for the out. Yeah, got a little dripsy on the lens here. Throw to first in time. Quickly 2 up, 2 down. Here's Trevor Ford. And Ford hit by the pitch. So he's aboard. Here's Stillerman. And a pinch runner, Clark. A courtesy runner. Because Ford's the catcher. So here's Stillerman. He hits a ground ball right back up the middle, base hit. So 2 on with 2 out for the Wildcats here in the bottom of the 8th. And here's Howitt. Fake the runner back. That's low ball. Ball 1. Ball 2 is that? Whatever. I'm looking elsewhere. Foul ball. And I think the count's blackjack on Howitt. Low and away, a ball. Hot shot foul. Count evens up at deuces. Kyle Nittis looks back, delivers. And strike three. And we go to the ninth. And the ball game still tied at 3. And we'll be back with more. Top of the ninth. And leading it off is Mike Clark. 1-1 the count on Clark. Clark, Perlmutter, and McCallum do up. Deuces on the count. Yeah. Deuces on the count. Strike three. And that takes care of that. One away. Here's Perlmutter, and Perlmutter sends one down the line. Foul. And strike. 0-2. High ball. 1-2. Jordan Grossman now on. 2 out. The pitch. Here's J.B. McCallum. That's a ball. Deuces. And ball 4. So McCallum aboard. Here's Gordy Campbell. And a strike. Strike 1. No, ball. Sorry, low and outside. Ball 1. And a strike. 1-1. Low and outside. Count goes blackjack to Gordy Campbell. 2 out. And a base hit to right. So 2 on with 2 out here in the top of the ninth. And Charlie Tilson. Charlie officially 1 for 2 on the day. He'd been walked twice, stolen 3 bases. That's roll ball. Throw back to second. And back in plenty of time is McCallum. That's a ball. Fouled off. Off to the left. Again, throw out to second. Runner back. Fall off. Low and outside, a ball. Swing a little ground ball. Second baseman over to first on the bang-bang play, and the inning over. We go to the bottom half of the ninth, and we're still knotted at 3. Leading it off is Kevin Hackett, bottom third of the batting order due up. Swing and a miss, strike one. Or strike two is that? Strike two. 0-2. Strike three. 1-2-3. One away. Here's Matt Felvey. Takes a ball. And a strike. We could be here a while. Charlie Tilson now on the mound for the Trevians. There's a strike. We've already been here for a while. Outside the ball. Well, eventually this will end. If for no other reason, because darkness will eventually get a little bobble. But pick up and throw by Lind over to West for the out. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Clark. Batting for Doppel. Swing and a miss, straight. The lefty delivers outside the ball. And high ball. Deuces on the count. And strike three. So we go to the 10th. And ball game still tied at 3. We'll be back with more. Top of the 10th inning, and Peter McNitt. First pitch hitting, ground ball. Comebacker, 1 out. Boy, I'll tell you, this is Engelman batting. The longest recent game has been 11 innings. The all-time Trevian record is 13, I believe. Seem to remember that. There's a fly ball. Right fielder waits, takes it for the out. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Jeff DeCita. Pitch inside the ball. Well, I have seen a lot of Evanston. This is the 25th inning in a row. Ball 4. And DeCita aboard. 2 out. And Peter Lind, the batter. That's low ball. High fly ball on the giddy up. Center fielder drifts over, takes it for the out. And we go to the bottom half of the 10th inning. Charlie Tilson on the mound. So we're going to be straight. Strike on the outside corner. Outside a ball. And strike 3. 1 away. So 1 down. Here's Dermott. He takes the pitch high and outside the ball. So they're going to miss strike. Strike 2. 1-2. And a ground ball. Lind over to Tilson covering for the out. That's 2 away. Here's Bill Farrow. Takes a pitch high a ball. Swing and a miss. Strike. 1-1. Farrow with the home run that tied it up back in the 6th. Double in the 4th. Also figured in the scoring. Tilson delivers. Strike 3. And we go to the 11th. Still tied at 3. Here on New Trier Television. Oh, my. Ball 2. There's a Mike Clark. There's a strike. And another strike. And the count was up at deuces. Foul ball back. Count holds. Strike 3. And that's one away. Here's Josh Perlmutter. And Perlmutter, a little ground ball, so a little roller. Everybody giving chase. No. A little miscommunication. A little infield single. They called that an error, but it isn't an error. There's a blast, and that is up against the fence. Perlmutter on his way. He's going to score, and the Trevians take the lead on the double by McCallum. Here's Gordy Campbell. The Trevians have taken the lead. There's a little bunt, and everybody going to be safe on that one. Little bunt single. So runners at the corners. And here's Charlie Tilson. Makes a strike. Strike 1. Runners at the corners. Tilson, the batter. Neutrer has taken the lead here. There's a flare base hit to left center. That'll score McCallum. And over to third goes Campbell. On the throw to third, to second goes Tilson. The 2 in scoring position. And McNitt with a flare, a little pop-up. Shortstop calls for it, takes it for the out. And runners hold. Here's Engelman. Batting for Samuelson here in the 11th inning. And a strike. Well, finally, somebody's busted through here. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that takes care of that. So we move along to the bottom half of the 11th, and the Trevians have taken the lead here, 5-3 over the Wildcats. Trevor Ford leads it off. Shadow's getting very long. I think this will be the last inning anyway. Foul ball. Round ball. Clark has it. Over to McNitt. 4 out, number 1. Here's Stillerman. Facing Charlie Tilson. Foul ball. A lot of strikeouts. It's a great pitching duel today. This has been a great one. There's a base hit to right. Line shot. So 1 on. Here's Howitt. And he takes a strike. Strike 1. Foul ball back to the screen. Back to the netting. Bouncing the camera a little bit. Pitch low ball. And inside at the knees. Nearly took out the kneecap. Deuces. Fouled off. And hit by the pitch. So 2 on. 1 out. Kevin Hackett. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Tilson looks back. delivers. That's high a ball. 1-1. Strike 3. And that is 2 away. Here's Matt Felvey. There's a strike. Strike 1. That's high ball. Trying to finish this one off finally. We're in the 11th inning. Scooped at and fouled, and the Wildcats down to their last strike. Ooh, didn't miss by much. A little outside the ball. Deuces on the count to Felvey. Fouled off. And strike 3, and finally the ball game ends. The Trevians win it 5-3. Well, it took 11 innings to do it for the Trevians. 5 runs, 7 hits, 3 errors. They were struck out 10 times in the 11 innings. They were walked 9, 12 left on base for a new trier, with 4 stolen bases, as we said through the game. 3 of them by Tilson, and the other one by Josh Perlmutter. For the Evanston Wildcats, 3 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors. They were struck out 15 times throughout the game. Just 1 walk issued. That was in the bottom of the 7th and left stranded. So Trevian's great pitching control today. 7 left on base for Evanston, and they didn't steal a base. So that'll do it for us for this game. Join us for our next baseball action here on New Trier Television. And for all of us, we say as always, so long, everybody.